What is going on, everybody? Been a hot minute, but glad to be back here. Sorry about the bit of delay, boys. It's been a busy last couple of weeks. Honestly, didn't even realize with like football ending and the NBA All Star break honestly snuck up on me, but now we are back, boys. Let's get after it. Glad to be back. Let's find some value in the NBA. The All Star break is over, and there's a problem with Streamyard. Um, There's a problem with StreamYard, so the tweets aren't going out of the broadcast, but now there we go. Broadcast is up, so it should be much better. All right, boys. Thank you for being here. Let's hop right in. It's been a couple of days. Let's find some value on the NBA. It was nice to kind of get a little bit of a break with the All Star break, and it snuck up on me. Like I was saying, I was ready to stream 2 weeks ago. Then I had technical difficulty. I was like, all right, like no worries. I'll just stream the next day. Look at the calendar, and no NBA games. I'm like, what the hell? Of course, it's the All Star break. But as you see, we have a loaded slate here. We're going to go game by game here. I know there's going to be a lot of injury stuff that doesn't come out till later. I mean, I wouldn't expect to see any nonsense the first day back from All Star break. Obviously, everybody should be in, but put up the injury reports quickly. So Kuminga is out for ATL, and of course, a lot of trades. We didn't even talk about that yet, which we of course will. A ton of activity at that deadline. Just haven't been around to stream for it, but we got Embiid out, Paul George suspended. We know Nick Claxton out for Brooklyn, for Cleveland, Tomlin and Struss out. Houston, no Adams or Van Vliet. Charlotte, Bridges and Diabate suspended for that fight. Kobe White out. Again, the Pacers are doing the full tank again, as we know. They're 3 guys questionable, multiple guys out tonight. All their studs. No Trae Young, no AD. I mean, the Wizards, what they're doing is hilarious. All right, so pretty good injury report, actually. Pretty, very detailed. With all this time off, you would hope that that's finally the case. It looks like it actually is. For the league. So let's see what we find from an EV perspective. Let's get some bets in and let's rip for like 45 here and let's find some value. Just gotta get another quick tweet out for the boys, get everybody in here, and we'll dive right in. We also didn't even get a chance to talk about how sick our Super Bowl was because I just haven't been around, but now we're back on the 2x week schedule. Perfect. All right, tweets are out. All right, that's right. All right, NBA. Rebounds and assists, a little 365, a little Novik. Shout out to Novik and the team securing that massive funding yesterday, Series B. Some Hard Rock. This just popped up right here. This Harrison Barnes 3-pointers. Under 1.5 Harrison Barnes 3-pointers at Hard Rock. Oh, God, yeah. If you have a Hard Rock or a 365, even at 120, that's EV. That's a definite bet there on a Harrison Barnes under threes. Look at the market here. Bet 99 if you're in Ontario, minus 105. Yeah, so lock it in first bet. Harrison Barnes under 1.5 3-pointers. This is a 12.8% EV play. Market FanDuel's at 168, no big 167. The average is 114. You can get a minus 110. So that's kind of enough said there. There's a quick Harrison Barnes for those who can bet at Hard Rock. MPJ steals. Interesting. Now, Novik, obviously, something I think is worth like mentioning quickly because we've talked about this so much during the NFL season. If anybody in chat is somebody who was here like all NFL, we've talked about kind of like avoiding some Novik lines because even though there's some EV, like definitely expecting it to be a situation where like because of the market makers on Novik or the sharper audience that some EV lines you're seeing on Novik might not be worth betting. And I think so far that thesis has kind of really held true right there. So I'm kind of off this. And I can't even bet in New York anyway, but soon when they get the CFTC finally gets them through, we'll be able to get on good old Novik again. A lot of 365 here. Let's see. This is good to profit in Novik. Let's see. Profit. The profit in Pinnacle, excuse me. Where is Penny? I didn't change my settings. I should be seeing Penny. Maybe there's because it's pulling up here as the width. Where's the Penny line? This market too. Profit and Novik over plus 102 at 365. Yeah, this is a no-brainer. If you're at 365, you're not limited. This I don't even know how to pronounce this. I'm not going to try to, but that's a really good price for a bet. Let's try to find something that we can all lock in here. And I'll check what boosts and promos we have for tonight as well. A little under 3-point made right here. Let's take a look at this. Plus 151. So that just moved is essentially what I'm seeing as we speak, because we're on pause here. So we're purposely like not watching market moves because we want to get in, but this one definitely just got hit at 151. I mean, that's not even going to be there anymore when we unpause. Bet no longer available. Yep, I know. I watched those odds move in real time there. That Barnes is still there, but let's look at DK. We got a mystery offer. Surprised me, a 30% SGP boost. So like the last thing I would really honestly want. Happy hour, 30% profit boost on player combos. Okay, we can utilize that absolutely. So DraftKings some fun NBA stuff for the first day back. Let's see what FanDuel's got for us, if anything. And we can take advantage of some promos and make some bills. Let's see what FanDuel's got. Gotta authenticate. FanDuel, we have a choose your reward. Claim now a no sweat 50% profit boost on 3-leg SGP or 225% on any bet. I think I'm gone with the no sweat, actually. So we have an NBA no sweat. That's awesome. We'll build out a fire slip and let that go. Obviously, NBA very sharp in player prop markets, but we don't have to bet player props. We can bet some other things. FanDuel sharp in NBA, generally speaking, of course. But from straight EV right now, the first Hard Rock is really the best thing. Now, these are all looking pretty good. This is still EV, though. Again, we saw this. Oh, we saw it was under, actually. No, this Clifford, this is a different price. This is good. Plus 147. I'm betting this, actually. Let's hop in on this. I can get this in on DK. This is another next play of the day right now. This is good to everything. It's good to FanDuel and Novig, 129 Novig and 120 at FanDuel, plus 147. So 3.9% EV on Clifford to go over. He's on Magic Kings. Perfect. All right, let me get this in there. Magic Kings in Sacktown, over 1.5 threes. I'm assuming that'll probably be in the 2+ department. How let's see, player threes, knowing how the pricing is, it is threes over under Clifford. No, plus 147 there, and 2+ is actually plus 148. So now there is 1 cent better for Clifford, 2+ threes. I'm in Clifford 2+ threes. Let's go. Keep that. I'm going to keep in the slip, honestly, because if we have that boost, so if you just find a couple more likes on DK, we'll just boost them all together there. But already in like the 3% here, a little Dylan Harper under at MGM. Let's see. This looks actually also pretty good. 105 at River. So it's like, it's still, I actually probably would wait on this because FanDuel is leading, which obviously is a sharper book. You're going to be interested in FanDuel leading here and from an odds perspective, but the kind of rest of the square market hasn't caught up now. Maybe FanDuel is just like willing to be on this island for this under. I don't know, but that Harper doesn't seem like something that I think we need to bet like right now, honestly, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to bet on that Harper. As you saw there on a few books there. Okay. All right. So a lot of things, there's a lot of games, so that kind of checks out. Let's see how the market matures as the stream goes on here. Now, this is something I already am looking at and liking. I mean, under 10.5, minus 104, where Novig and Pinnacle are here as well. Profit also. I'm adding this to the slip with D Clifford 2+ threes. Little Nets Cavs. I'm adding Wolf to that SGP. I'm going to boost that. This is good for a boost at 2.4%. I mean, there is some EV. I think it's worth betting, but I'd rather just honestly throw this into this boost here. We'll get more EV for it. Both legs will just be compounding the EV. So Danny Wolf ready at plus 386. So let's see what else we find. We can quickly probably find another DK leg here. No, we got Wolf there. Let's see. We could also go to a game. We're going to go find a game line really quick. So I don't want these odds to move on us and end up taking a bad bet. I like this. We have our Clifford. Any more DraftKings here? No, let's find a game line on DK. I'm sure we can. Add it to the leg, get some things going. Or maybe not. I already had 2% here. So maybe we can't find a game line. Something for like a first quarter to pop up. But no, clearly not. So not a big deal. Just looks like we got to go and look at the market maybe. Individually, now I have another tool open. I'm going to just take a quick look at what seems to be like an EV play, and looks like it's tough, man. It's early in the day. There isn't a ton of things out there as we know. However, where I'm seeing potentially some value is right here. Got a new team, big trade. If I spell his name, it's okay. Nikola Vucevic. Where is he? Oh yeah, I just didn't scroll. That's on me. Well, Boston Golden State. I mean, Vucevic is one of the prized possessions here now. Realistically, in terms of like how much he's going to play, where he fits in, definitely debatable. And like the markets are, as we'll take a look at here. Like, look at what DK's at for 10 points. Like, they're on an island here. I mean, even for 11.5, no price, but like for 10 at minus 218, where everything else is. And we're betting this parlay now. I know I love getting the 10-1. You guys know me, but at 609, I'm keeping this in now for the boost. Now, this is why I'm annoyed, so we're going to get the boost right away. No, it is an SGP X boost. There have to be 2 legs in the same game. So let me look at just like the market. So we have Magic Kings, Nets. Like, do we just add the Cavs, or that's just the dumbest thing ever? I mean, I don't even know if you could do it for the boost. No, you can. I guess the 811 just to like have a ghost leg per se. What's the what else do we have? Vucevic, 10 plus. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna add the Cavaliers money line and just like not think about them. That's want to upset and have better odds than the slip in the first place they can. But we have 3 EV props and chalk, which is how you want to get your boost in. One with a little bit more plus chicken at 8-1. What's my max bet here? Probably $5, I'm assuming. Oh, they're giving me 10. All right, I'm in. That's the boost. Danny Wolf under 10.5 points. Cavs money line. Clifford 2 plus 3-pointers, and Nikola Vucevic 10 plus points plus 811. Now, you guys know I love the 10-1, but I will settle for this plus 811 because actually this is a beautiful slip. So, perfect. Great use of the DK boost there. Great use. Alrighty. Cool. All right, let's keep ripping. Let's see, DK, I know they had other boosts, so I'm not forgetting. So we had, again, that mystery. Knicks Pistons, I'm assuming, strictly because I'm in New York, but if you guys have Knicks Pistons or are in New York, I'll definitely cook some up for that. And if there was a profit boost for combo bets, let me read this. Minimum odds minus 200, profit boost 30%, single boost of any combo stat, double PRA. Okay, cool. So we can actually, I think this will provide some pretty solid opportunity. Let's go to the odds screen and let's just see, because those PRA markets I think are definitely sometimes really off, honestly. Even still, I know they were beginning of the season and a lot of really sharp people were like capitalizing on PRA stuff, but yeah, I think it's still, I don't think it's fully been accounted for. I think there still is like a lot of value to be had here. I'll be definitely assuming DK is going to be, kind of priced a little bit, I want to say, probably more skewed toward them as they do with promos as much as they can. Just see if there's we see like a DK best price here and see like right here, minus 109. This is just off market too. I mean, let me just look at this guy. Let me do a quick search. PRA. This is best price, but it's probably still negative EV all in all. I mean, I don't know if it's just like massively. It's definitely not like massively EV. I mean, Noah Clowney 125. That's best in market, but that's not really telling us much. Let's see if there's anything. We also definitely just bet like a triple double or whatever. Like, there's always going to be some prices that are just so far off and take like a really pretty big long shot. Like, for example, I'm already seeing right now. This is easy. Let's take a look at this. Let's look at John Collins, another guy. New threads here. Let's look at double. 950 Rivers, 8-1 though here. Um, Obviously, a lot to consider here with John Collins' new situation, new everything, but I think that could be providing a bit of value, honestly. Player combos here. Let me see double double. It's just two on the season, 8 to 1. Here's the 1040. So it really is so much better than market. So this is just an EV bet. There's really no other way to put it. This is just a good bet. So I'm taking John Collins double double plus 1040. This checks so many boxes for why it's a good bet. There's the uncertainty factor, which actually helps us, I think, with pricing. It's 8 to 1, which is already the second best price in market. But now with the boost on DraftKings, we're at a 1040 price, and the market average is plus 705. That's massive EV. That's beautiful. I'm done. Love it. Locked and loaded. All right, beautiful. FanDuel. We have the no sweat, so we can get a little bit crazy with some prices on FanDuel if we'd like. Take a big swing here and see how we come out. Absolutely. But I'm really happy with the card so far with what we just locked in. We got that easy one at Hard Rock for everybody can get in. Nice straight on DK, 4-leg leg on DK, all EV, and a massively EV double double with a bonus. I mean, like, let's even do like John Collins, like data wise. I mean, going back to like right pre All Star break, right? Recent game, Clippers Rockets, 12-6. And again, only two on the season. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying John Collins. I mean, career 15-8 this year, 13-5. But with LAC now, I mean, obviously it's been a difficult situation all in all. Not difficult, but not the same. Not the same guy, but I think it's good value. All right, cool. Sorry, looking at some basketball reference there on John Collins. All right, let's go back to the EV screen, see what's popping up here for us, and let's keep cooking some boosts and keep making some good bets. I was like, why isn't it loading? It's because I have my default still to load to NFL props, and obviously there are no NFL props in the market anymore. So pour one out for all of us. I was like, no, but PTO being slow, it's just nope. NFL is gone. Game lines just really tight. These are supposed to look for some first cues as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check the filter. Maybe not though. Sorry about that, boys. Back in action. Quick little refresh. Sorry. Fucking lost Wi-Fi, but again, my computer just lost Wi-Fi, not actually the house or my other computers, and really annoying, but we're back. We're good. Sorry about that. Hopefully people realize that that was a quick little bump in the road. I know we lost some viewers on YouTube. I mean, sorry. It's annoying, but we're back. We're back. We're cooking here. Let's do another 20 minutes or so as planned. All right, let's see. Again, not loading. Why? Because it's NFL is NFL is over. Again, game line's not seeing much. Let's go back to props here and see what we find. Keep ripping through them. All right. Barnes 3-point under now. We got a better price earlier at 365 at Hard Rock for those who were there. Kawhi assists 4.5 over. Yeah, I mean, look at the market here. Even money at 365. This is just so off. FanDuel's even holding a 110, a minus 146 on this. Heavily implied to the over. Now it's a very high hold percentage as well, but that's a good bet. Cade action, little alternate action for Cade Cunningham. They in the Garden tonight? Looks like they are. I actually don't know if that's how it's set up. Are they in the Garden tonight? Let's see. They are, yes, in the Garden tonight. You know that everybody loves to ball out and show out when they're cooking it in MSG. All right, it's a couple of 5%. I mean, we're seeing a lot of spread out. A little Sengun, 10 plus bounds over steals at Novig is showing some value. Here's something. Mobley under blocks, minus 106. Just a FanDuel and Novig, but I don't even see a minus 152 with 305 liquidity. So decent liquidity on there. That's a pretty good price. Desmond Bain. Points. Who's this Carter? Let's see. Minus 120 on the under. 165, 143. Let's take a look here at this in a little bit more detail here. Carter. He FanDuel is at one. This is bettable. This is a great bet, actually, from what I'm looking at. Because FanDuel is at 11.5. That's why it's not showing there. So this is actually very EV. Let's confirm its availability quickly. Magic Kings here. Devin Carter. Now, unsure if he's going to be getting any like massive roll bump or anything like that, but I mean, the rest of the market here hasn't said anything like that. I mean, obviously, the way that the market moves closer to game time, as we know at this point, is going to be like the real main factors for why things are moving the way they are. But we know we're betting early in the day. We're doing what we can do, and this is it. So players. See how much we can get down here. Players on a points prop on MGM. We could probably get 10s down. Player points. Let's get Mr. Carter here. Under 12.5, minus 120. And let's see what we can get down here. 7-Eleven. One of my favorite stores of all time. So I'll take it. All right. I'll take my 7-Elevens on Mr. Carter. 152 FanDuel just moved to 12.5, or this is an alt price or did it move? But either way, the price is 152, still around 4% EV, which is fantastic. That's what we can ask for. So beautiful. Booker PRA under here at Combi. No under here at DK with pretty heavy over. Plus money. That's interesting. But then we got Bovada here at plus 110. So could get a little bit more value there if you have Bovada. A total points first quarter market. Interesting. FanDuel best price by a good margin. Now, this is where the theories come into play because Ryan and I, it was a few weeks back at this point, but we had been talking about he was, I don't want to say like diving in fully to like an NBA edge, but just poking around, having fun. And was looking at first quarter markets and saw FanDuel often to be pretty far off. We bet a couple of them. I think we're talking about a sample size of less than 5, so nothing statistically significant or remotely close to I can't speak statistically significant. It's still interesting because like look at where Penny and Circa are. I mean, I'm gonna bet this.
and this is Magic Kings. We have a lot of the Magic Kings games. Should be a fun one. How to make a Magic Kings game fun. Just bet a lot on it. Points for a score. I'm pulling up the market on my phone. I'm betting this. Now, first quarter. Let's see, I don't even know where this market is. Let's just pull it up here. PTO, you could obviously just click and get there. It's easy. But first quarter total points. I don't want an alternate, do we? An alternate is 58.5 plus 104. I'm betting it. Not using the no sweat, of course, but honestly, might keep it in the bet slip to double up on. So bet in there. But that's interesting. And I know that we saw another one right here. Rockets Hornets plus 108. And I mean, they're just willing to be like on the other side of penny, on the other side of anybody. And on one hand, it's like I respect it from FanDuel. On the other hand, I have to bet it, right? Like if FanDuel is simply just like so much sharper in this and like they're even just willing to hang out here. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's other sharps staring at this price too. I mean, we're only talking about 3.8% EV, right? We're not talking about massive lows, but there's definitely, I'm sure, people looking at this too. Like, this is an alternate total spread. It's 53.5 plus 108. So this is actually has moved because this is plus 106 now. Yeah, as you see here, still best in market though. Not like it's really gone too much. I mean, I'm betting this as well, even with the 2-cent drop. I mean, a little bit less EV, but not enough where it's knocking me off for betting. I mean, betting the 3.8% anyway. Still on the wrong side of the number. I mean, I shouldn't say the wrong side, excuse me, per se. On the opposite side of the number. Wrong pipe. All right, let's keep going. Kid, Anthony Black, Wendell Carter, Dylan Harper again, still there. Still there. All in all, I mean, MGM a little bit moved, but not running to the windows to bet that. All right, Clifford. Now this bounced back. 53 seems higher than what we got. I think we bet at 47. We did. So it did shoot up. We got here. It got even higher. So still EV. I mean, the market, I guess, is adjusted. Maybe we did bet at a bad time. Just be unfortunate, but all in the game. There's an under right here for the same guy. I mean, we're also betting on 2-3. It's not like we're asking for $1 million here, but under PRA. Best at 365. I mean, this is just like genuinely pretty good all in all. So no beefs from me in that regard by any means. Actually decent price, but I'm not running to the window to bet that, especially because of what we have. But let's even take a look game by game and see a little bit. I'm gonna pull up again the underdog to look at the injury report. Confirm. I mean, again, everybody was off. NBA All-Star break. Everybody is hanging out. I'm sure that we should be seeing these guys getting ready for, the second half of the season and a run, because not like, half the teams or over half the teams at this point make the playoffs or anything, making it so competitive, right? Like, it's not like, that doesn't exist. All right, again, Kuminga, no. Indiana, a mess. Knicks pretty clean in Detroit, pretty clean. I mean, with Deuce McBride out, OG's back. Jalen Duren and Stewart are both suspended on the other side of that little brouhaha there. Knicks favored here. Makes sense. That's why. Let's check in, because Cade has some really high props, and like we can bet some Cade, and obviously he's a dog, but maybe we're getting a little bit of value, low key, honestly, with some Cade stuff, because yes, you can expect a bit more of the usage there for Cade, but at the same time, I mean, OG's back, probably get a little bit of matchup there. I mean, what's his points are 25 plus, juice pretty heavy, looking like a 26-point play for Mr. Cunningham. But let's look at PRA and see if they're kind of really sending him up pretty high pricing right here. Okay, 40.5. Naturally, he's getting all that love. And now with OG in the mix, let's see if what he's sitting at here. No straight value. Yeah, a lot of players straight up just priced properly. Let's go back to the odds screen because I do want to look at the first quarter thing as well. We bet those 2 first quarter totals got in on. Let's just see how much they're really willing to just be off. We'll do total first quarter, and let's just team total. Let's just do spread. Let's see if there is any first quarter spreads with some value because we did see those the other week, and again, very small sample, but okay, nothing really here. Sitting at the same price. FanDuel actually is okay, willing to be at minus 122 here on this plus 5.5 spread. So that's probably an alternate spread for them. While Circa and Penny are now, they just have a crazy hold percentage. You just watch that move in real time. This is fascinating, honestly. Like from a better perspective, like we're watching the market move right now. Like, and FanDuel, the fact that they're able or willing to hold 6.05% is one thing. I mean, that's not a shocking thing, but watching Circa and Penny really just not care, and FanDuel even just like raise their hold, and another example of them being willing to actually, this case, like just be on the other side of the market. Like on the other side, like they were plus money where these were even money. Now these are even money. They're willing to be minus 125. Honestly, probably something to learn there. DK best price here, but barely. All right, so first quarter stuff from a spread perspective, nothing too interesting. Let's check total perspective. This Rockets Hornets, we already bet, willing to be off. Nets Cavs, I mean, minus 104, that is the best price, but again, willing to be off from Pinnacle. So it is both of these are instances. I mean, like this can't be a coincidence, right? Like now that we're looking at it and we're seeing all these opportunities where FanDuel is willing to be so far off price. Like, unless these are genuinely all mistakes that I just don't believe is true, because there are bettors who are, I'm sure, firing on this as well. We're not the only people looking at this. Do we do something like dumb and just RR all of them? Because that's probably the quickest way to burn our entire bankroll. But nah, obviously don't do that. But this is, again, I'm actually kind of fascinated by this because on one hand, I just want to bet them off. They really are all EV, and I mean, like, they are all best in market. And from a price perspective, but again, because it's willing to be like so far on the other side of the sharp numbers, I mean, FanDuel being the source of truth, I'm not willing to honestly fade right now. Those 2 ones that we got, those alternate ones, yeah, we faded them in. But the whole entire board kind of seems to me like, yeah, like FanDuel probably is worth being the source of truth there. But okay, we got a massive 20%. Let's see if it's like real. 160. I mean, yeah, this is slowly moving. I mean, obviously, if you have a 365, then you can get a little bit down, take some advantage of a plus 235 number that's plus 140 elsewhere. Barnes is still there, but we got it at a better price earlier. Kispert under bounds. Wolf under 10.5. This is plus 105. We got minus 103. But so this is like, we only bet this in LA. Bet this straight if you have a combi, because that's just a great price. Okay, let's check this PRA. Minus 110 here. Yeah, I'm betting this. Nuggets, Clippers. I'm betting this right now. See how much we can get down on it. I'm in. 7.5%. Look at where the market is. This is a no-brainer here. Nuggets, Clippers. Minus 110 players. We're looking for PRA, so we need a combo. And Mr. C. Johnson, Cameron Johnson, 14.5 minus 110, averaging 17.3. Not that that matters, but looking at the market, again, enough said. So what is my max bet? 13.05. Thank you. I'm in. Beautiful. So Cameron Johnson, PRA over, lock and loaded. A couple of guys just hopped in stream on YouTube. First of all, what's going on, brothers? Second of all, bets that we placed so far today. We have that Cameron Johnson. Over PRA, we have Devin Carter under 12.5 points. Those are both MGM. On FanDuel, we have Magic Kings first quarter alt over plus 104. Rockets Hornets first quarter alt over plus 106 now, over 53.5 now. I honestly don't love that anymore because of what we just saw market-wise with FanDuel. I think they might be sharp in these first quarters rather than just off. So kind of want to hold off. But John Collins double-double also plus 1040 with the boost. We sniped. And SGP, which I love. This is with the boost. Danny Wolf under 10.5 points. Cavs money line. Vucevic 10 points. And Clifford 3 points made over 1.5 Magic Kings game. That's plus 811. But all EV legs. So really the goal of it all. So very nice. Let's keep finding. This Raymond here, points 15 plus 2-1. Yeah, this just got smacked. I'm betting this right now, if you can. Magic Kings again, the game that seems to be having the most activity and the most maybe volatility. I have underdog up, but I have it stuck on a tweet on the injury tweet. Maybe there's news coming in. Not really. I'm slow to this. I better not miss this. This is Nuggets Kings. I gotta get there quick. Not PTO. Obviously, I can click the button, but I have to be on my phone for this. NBA. Magic Kings. This is the game of the night, boys. This is our has to be the 10-10 game, obviously. So like obviously we have to stay up late as hell for this 15 plus. Raymond 2-1. Yeah, I mean the average is less than 10 a game. MGM wants to refresh my entire phone. Okay, 2-1. What are you giving me here? Max bet of 593. I guess I will take it. Thank you for my 593 bet, Mr. Bet MGM. Hopefully the 7.4% EV doesn't kill me. The account's already paid for it, but should be a good one. So a lot of action tonight. I love it. Oh, Bane under PRA also here. Combi. This is really good at Combi. If you have access to Combi, definitely bet this. A lot of movement today. Curious how these end up closing. So I use Pickett to track CLV. A little Harden double-double. A little revenge narrative. Shitting on his old team. I wouldn't call it necessarily revenge. As Mr. Opt out of his team decide to do what his nickname is and opt out of the team here. But this is a good price. Also pretty good for the DK boost. You can definitely Harden double-double, but straight bet at Combi. Beautiful. Still have the DK. I mean the FanDuel no sweats. We'll cook something crazy for that. But Mobley under blocks, low liquidity markets. I mean, we're seeing some decent stuff, honestly, all things considered. I think it definitely has to do with the volatility of post All-Star break trading in this, or just betting, I guess, in the sense where obviously to a degree, like we know exactly what's coming and what's going on because we are, people have been resting. Shouldn't see any load management your first day back from an All-Star break. But the NBA, nothing would surprise me, honestly, at this point. Hold on, let me see if there's any other markets quick. Could do like a double-double lay with some value on FanDuel. We probably could find one, honestly. We have that John Collins is good. Quick check on FanDuel. I mean, could be a sharper spot. We get a Christian Brown. All right, let's do this. Let's take a look at FanDuel quickly. Oh yeah, these are even moving too. NBA. Raining buckets here. Special, interesting. No, they have this daily, but just fun to see. Games. What was I looking for? Potential Brown here. Christian Brown, Denver, LAC. Let's see. Player combos. It's a double-double for him. 30-1. Now, I don't even know if he's done that this year. This is best in market though. Averaging 9, 4, and 2. So I'm sure he has it in him, but hasn't hit the airwaves. I mean, yes, it's no sweat, but it's kind of still donation territory. You can get it back and can use it still, so it's not the end of the world. Hence the value prop and why it's a good promo to use. But I don't know if Brown is the guy to use it on. All right, boys. I think that's gonna really kind of wrap it up here. We have all the DK boost used. There is the FanDuel no sweat. I mean, we could quickly, let's do this actually. Just to make it fun, we'll do player prop, double. We'll see if there's any prices on FanDuel that are just off. Maybe we can parlay 2 of them and then call it. But this is the goal here. Let's see. FanDuel's definitely going to have some of these that are off market as well. I mean, we're going to find some stuff like this. Mitchell at DK is honestly pretty good for that boost they got going on as well. Jalen Tyson, okay. Let's keep looking at some pricing here. I mean, FanDuel is like normally the source of truth, all of these, but I'm curious on who they're like implying. So like this Walker guy at 490, I mean, is honestly a fun implication there. Let's see what we can find though. So I'm sure we can find 2 of these to lay together for no sweat and call it. Let's see, like Dylan Harper. No, I mean, FD is fair. I am down to have some like quote unquote chalk. Like this Mark Williams, like a little 2-legger. I'm gonna do Mark Williams here. Where are we in games? This is Sun Spurs. Let's do a Mark Williams double. Parlayed with, let's see, this is Spurs Suns. Player combos, double, Mark Williams, 220. And let's find one more that kind of fits that same bill. It kind of is the chalk. No, Jalen Suggs, not chalk whatsoever, but some plus chicken. Paolo at 120. I mean, they're implying him to be low, better than Penny. I mean, again, if you think that FanDuel is the sharper, then that's makes sense to ride their implied. Let's just see what else they got because that kind of intrigues me. We already have the John Collins, so we wouldn't do that. Kawhi being so low, again, are they just like kind of price gouging or actually sharp there? Probably a healthy mix of both, realistically. The Jaylen Brown at 410 is honestly interesting. I'm going to do Jaylen Brown and Mark Williams. That's the double lay using the no sweat, so not losing sleep if these guys don't get home. Still plus chicken, whereas player combos. Double Jaylen Brown. Yeah, we're at 1532 with a no sweat. Max refund of 5, so I'm in for 5s. That's a fun one. So we have a great slate. We locked in. Let's hopefully hit another banger as we generally always do. Got some straight bets, got some fun lays. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, boys. Probably same time. So I'll see you guys. Probably like closer to like 11 tomorrow, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, boys. Good luck, and let's get it. See you later, boys. Peace.